the Christ figure, the Christ consciousness, which expels the one-eyed demon. We have World War III. We have Iran. We have Al-Aqsa Mosque may be bombed. Remember, October the 7th, Nova Festival, Corona Borealis, Nova Festival, Al-Aqsa flood. Al-Aqsa is palm tree. The Temple of Solomon was dedicated to palm trees. The palm tree is the resurrected phoenix. It has a spear in the middle, which creates new life. And to get the dates from the palm, you use a stick, which you shake and spear the palm to get the dates down. A Shakespeare. So we have suffering, we have the yin and yang, we have China's invasion, we have the innocent boy, we have war, Venezuela, Cuba, then we have the war with China, and then we have the birth of a new age. We have the old crone who becomes fertile again and creates the new age. The old age is destroyed. There goes the serpent. And then we have a new church. That's what it's saying. We have a new church, a new covenant. This is what it seems to suggest in the film. As I say, this film was created by Freemasons. This is their idea, this is what's going to happen. Now let's look at Greenland. And we will find that Greenland has a very similar shape to that island, okay? In the I Pet Goat 2, it's exactly the same. And if you look at the flag, it looks like the flag of Poland. Now, Greenland is an autonomous state of Denmark. Now, if you look at the flag, it looks like a Polish flag. Remember that the guy with the moustache, who appears on I Pet Goat 2, in this calendar scene, so the guy with the moustache appears here on the calendar scene, and he's making the same gesture as Trump. Trump is the new guy with moustache. Okay? Now, if we look at Greenland, it's exactly the same shape. It has a flag which looks like the Polish flag. It's not the Polish flag, but it looks like it. Okay, it also looks like a yin and yang symbol. Now, the invasion of Greenland is going to trigger these events. That's what it seems to show in I Pet Goat 2. If we look at the map, the country looks like exactly the same as the one that Bin Laden is standing on in the film. And so it's exactly the same as the map which Bin Laden is standing on the film. And remember that Bin Laden was buried at sea. Now, it's interesting that Greenland looks quite similar to La Palma. And this is what we have at the bottom of the apple. And we have Cumbre Vieja is actually here, Old Peak. The earthquake swarm started on September 11th. Then we had the eruption on the 19th of September. A year later, the Queen was buried on the 19th of September. Old Peak. She was the Old Peak. This part is going to go into the sea. Now, I believe all these events will be man-made. And you have St. Michael on the flag of La Palma. The Canary Islands is named after Canis, the wolf, the dog, which is actually Isis, who is the alchemical synthesis of the two into a trinity. Now, South America also has a similar shape. So we have the fall of Venezuela, and it seems like the next one is going to be Greenland. And this is what is predicted on I Pet Goat 2, and this recent release by Heliofant. Now we have the blood, full moon, and eclipse on March the 3rd. So we have a 3-3 there. Remember, we had a 3-3 on January the 3rd, with the full moon, the closest approach of the moon to the Earth, and the closest approach of the Earth to the Sun. Now we have a major solar eclipse in Spain in August, which will be the most important solar eclipse because it'll be the longest. And remember, we had the one in America. And it seems that this is the year. This is what Heliofant seems to be telling us. And then we have a later lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse on August the 28th. It seems like this is the year. So, we also have a Ring of Fire eclipse in February as well. Now this must be I believe this might be two objects. This might be the Devil's Comet, and we have 3i Atlas. Now notice that you have the Devil's Comet. Now the devil is the demonic eye in the film. Then we have this other comet, which is called Third Eye Atlas, which is your third eye, which is your enlightened man, who defeats the serpent. Now, I probably believe both these objects were probably man-made. So, it seems that this is finally the year. And that Trump, if we go by this film, that Trump will invade Greenland. And as I said, I believe it is all a script, like the guy with the moustache did when he invaded Poland. Both Greenland and Poland have similar flags. This seems to be suggested in the film. Thank you.